blank snack.
What's the blank?
Midnight snack.
Boom! Midnight snack. This is Up and Country on 93.7 The Bull. It's powered by V Livecast. I'm your host, Sue Bonzel. Let's get this show started. She has 11 million collective streams of her songs, and she's going on tour with Tim McGraw. Oh my God, it's Alexandra K. Hey, Alexandra.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Like, what was it like to get that phone call? Because you got a phone call from Tim McGraw, right?
Yes, it was the best phone call I've ever received. Honestly, it was, I was on the tour bus getting ready. I was probably about 10 minutes away from going on stage, and it was the opening night of our third leg of the In Real Life tour. And so it was a sold out show in Grand Rapids. And I was like, I can't take a call. Like, I'm going on in 10 minutes. What do you mean? And they were like, you need to take this call. Like, wow. I was like, okay. And little did I know it would be like a life-changing phone call. So I'm so excited.
That is so awesome. And we actually just met Brandon Davis. We just met him a couple weeks ago, and he was excited. He said the same thing. He was like, I can't believe I got a phone call from Tim McGraw. Like, that's mind-blowing.
I know. And Brandon is so great. I'm so excited to get to share the stage with him. He's so talented, and so excited to get to know him and his wife a little bit more. Yeah, it was absolutely mind-blowing. And I think it's going to be really cool that we have that to kind of bond and kind of come up in this experience together. It's going to be great.
Oh, totally. Well, so you're no stranger to the stage and, in front of a camera, in front of a mic, in front of everything. So a couple things we got to cover here. So you were did you try out for American Idol?
I did. I tried out for American Idol in 2011, but I only made it to the first 3 rounds. So I got cut up right before like the television portion.
Okay, well that's pretty darn good. I mean, honestly,
further than I thought I was going to get. That's for sure.
Right? Hey, you threw it out there, and then did I see that you also were on The Voice? What was that about?
Yeah, so I did The Voice in 2017, and that all kind of stemmed from me going viral on Facebook. So that was a really cool experience, and I was super happy to do it, and kind of gave me the on-camera experience I needed to roll into the Netflix show that I was on. So cool.
then I'm like, okay, this girl is so dang talented. Now, okay, so you had the starring role on a Netflix series. Tell us about that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most influential experiences that I've ever had in my life. And I grew so much as an artist and as a person, and getting to work with 8 other incredibly talented human beings from all different genres. I think it just really made me more well-rounded, and got to live in LA for a while, sunny Los Angeles. So that was fun. And I think I just gained a lot of experience, and definitely came out of it a better writer and a better artist for sure.
That's so cool. So any plans to do anything in front of the camera, any additional shows or anything like that?
There are always plans to be in front of the camera. I've actually got some great opportunities coming up with a musical that's happening in Nashville that I'll get to talk a little bit more about. My dog's coming in to say hello.
Oh,
sorry. That I'll get to talk a little bit more about as the show kind of progresses. But I'm excited to have a role in that and kind of get back into musical theater, since those were my roots.
That's pretty, I'm very, very impressed. Now, I understand that you were like a major softball player back in the day, and got some scholarships, things like that. Did you take those scholarships?
I didn't actually. I found the school that I really wanted to go to. It was Millikan University in Decatur, Illinois. I really wanted to go, and part of the reason I wanted to go so bad was because they had an incredible theater program, and that's what I wanted to major in at the time. And so I decided not to take the scholarship when they told me that I couldn't major in theater and go on scholarship. And I think it was that moment that I decided I'm going to go full throttle to this music career and see what happens.
Nice. And here you are going on tour with Tim McGraw. Oh my God. Good gamble. I like it. So now you've been compared to Dolly Parton, Alison Krauss, Leanne Womack, and tell us about you going pretty much viral on it was YouTube, where you were singing these covers. I watched a couple of them. I'm like, okay, dang, and that was like how many years ago?
Thank you. That was almost 7 years ago.
Wow.
So I've been really in the social media game for a long time, and it was after I left my first independent label in 2014 that I that I decided I was going to start uploading to Facebook. And I did a lot of 90s covers, 90s country songs, 80s country songs. And then that's kind of when I started to get the comparisons to, your voice sounds like Dolly's. And I was like, oh, I've never heard that before. Okay, well, let's try Jolene. And then, it kind of spiraled from there.
That was one of my favorite ones because, I mean, honestly, I'm not a singer by any means. Like anybody can tell you, but I loved karaoke, and that's one of my favorite songs.
It's a fun one to sing. It really is.
It's fun. I mean, I butcher it every time, but you know what? I don't care because I'm having a good time, right? Awesome. Well, so you've got a new song, Tall Boys, which, I'm listening to the song and I'm like, man, this is like Gretchen Wilson. Like you're like a badass. Like tell us about that song and like how all that came about.
Well, I've written a lot from personal experience, heartbreak, and that's kind of just been where I dig all of my emotion to put into all of my songs. And so they're usually very sad, like sad girl country is kind of my brand. And I say a lot of the things in my songs that people don't like to talk about. And so a lot of my stuff is kind of heavy. And so we went into a write and I was like, guys, I want to write I also like to go out and hang out with my friends. And I like to crack some Miller Lights at the end of a long day, And so like, I want to write a song like that. And so we sat down, me, Mary Cutter, and Andrew Capra, and we wrote it. And I listened to it once and was like, I love this song once I got the demo back, but I showed it to my husband and he was like, you are cutting this. Like you have to cut this. And so we did. And it's my closer every night on tour and people go crazy for it.
Oh, so. I bet they do. Well, how great that your husband's a full on cheerleader for you, So, I mean, what's it like? How is that? Is he in the music business? Like, how's that all going on tour and everything? He's going to go with you?
Yes, he will. And he tours with me a lot. And we're very lucky that right now his job kind of allows him to have that flexibility to go with me. And I always tell everybody on my team, I'm like, I perform better when Indy's there. So we got to get him there. I mean, my morale is just higher. I'm a happier person, obviously, with the person that I love by my side. And so, Indy's been my cheerleader from day one. We've been together for 10 years. We just got married in September, but we've been together it'll be 10 years in July.
Wow.
So he has been with me since before I signed my first deal, the very first song I ever put out. He's been there, some of the only people standing in the bar watching me. So to now getting to see me at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater in our, home city, I think is going to be a real full circle moment for us.
That is so awesome. I just love that. So now you talked about, you're talking about singing in a bar, because I think most people starting out, you're in a bar, like you said, there's nobody here.
No one.
So what do you do to keep when you were in that position, like what do you do to keep that momentum going and to continue to believe in yourself?
Man, I think that just looking at those as your practice moments, you have to just know that everybody starts here. Everyone starts there. There were plenty of bars that Willie Nelson was singing at, that George Jones was singing at, and going into the 90s, like Garth played saloons too. So did George, everybody starts there. And you just have to keep that mindset. And I think that what has kept me going in those nights when two people are standing there and they're just talking over my songs and not listening is one, the check, whether it be small, I still have bills to pay,
right?
And at that time it was next to nothing, but it was something. And just the thought that I really, really love this. You just have to hold on to the love for what you do, and that'll get you through the hardest times for sure.
Yeah, I think that's huge for just about anyone, whether you're in music or entertainment or anything like that. Finding the passion, because when you got the passion, you can make it through anything, even the hard stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Okay, so we're going to play a game. You ready for this?
I love games. Okay,
good.
I'm excited.
All right. So now, as you know, Betty White just passed, which was so sad. I just absolutely love her. And you may be a little bit too young to remember Match Game. She used to do Match Game. That was Celebrity Match Game on TV, right? Right. So we're going to play Match Game.
Okay, so I'm excited.
Let me see here. I already I put my answers on my little cards right here, my little pieces of paper. My answers are already locked in, if you will. And so, so I'm gonna read these off, and I'm gonna give you a blank to fill in. You fill in the blank, and we'll see if we can match.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Everyone else was dancing cheek to cheek, but they were dancing blank to blank.
Heart to heart?
Oh, that's cute. I said elbows to elbows. Just because of COVID. Like, hey, COVID, hey.
And that's the songwriter in me being like, George Strait, heart to heart? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I like that. It's like, aw, she's so sweet. I like that. All right, okay. Eating at Mom's diner is a strange experience. Right after you finish eating dinner, Mom makes you blank.
Oh. And I'm supposed to think of what you might have said, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right after eating dinner, Mom makes you clean the dishes.
Oh my God, look at that. Do the dishes.
Yes!
Yes, we have a match. Ding, 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 ding. Where's the bell? We need a bell. We didn't get a bell. Okay, good. You were like tuning right in there. You got it. All right. Okay. The princess said to the frog, I'm not kissing you. You have blank.
I'm not kissing you. You have warts.
That's close, but I was thinking about like, I don't know, maybe this was a bad date. I don't know. Bad breath.
That's good. I was focusing too much on the frog itself. I'm like, what do frogs have?
You're right. Well, I was thinking words, but then I was like, okay, frog is a metaphor for like those dudes I've been dating. So right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We still have one match, so we're doing pretty good. All right.
Right. We're on a roll.
We're on a roll. Rudy has given up being a pickpocket. Instead of picking your pocket, Rudy now picks your blank.
Nose.
I almost said that too, but I didn't. I said lottery numbers. I'm just making stuff up, like seriously.
I love it. But I'm trying to be in your brain.
Right? Like, oh God, do not. I don't know if you want to go there. Whew, boy. Okay, so we've got one more, and then we're going to do lightning round. Okay. Okay. At the hospital, Steve passed out when the nurse showed him his blank.
The hospital, Steve passed out when the nurse showed him his needle.
Oh, he said his bill.
His bill. That's good. You're good at this.
Well, I kind of had a little time to prepare, so I'm putting you on the spot. So,
Oh,
okay, but we got one. I think that's winning. I think we win. But we do have the lightning round. We've got 5 lightning round. Are you ready for this? Okay.
I'm ready.
Me. Okay. All right. It's blank snack.
Blank snack.
What's the blank?
Midnight snack.
Boom! Midnight snack. Woo!
Blank snack.
What's the blank?
Midnight snack.
Boom! Midnight snack. Woo! All right. Okay, lightning round off to a good start. Here we go. Okay, sleeping blank.
Beauty.
I dropped it. Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
You're good at the lightning round. This is good. This one. Okay. All right. Blank president.
Blank president.
You're going to love this one.
Oh no. Bad president.
Close enough. Not my president. I don't know.
Okay, so my first thing I was thinking was my president,
Right?
and not my president. So yeah, I was thinking that whole thing, and I'm like, good president, bad president. I don't know.
I think you know what I'm gonna be the judge, and I'm gonna say we're gonna call that a match too. So we're doing really good. Okay, here we go. Lip blank.
Balm.
I said lip service.
Lip service. Lip injections.
Yeah, lip injections. Okay. Okay, and the last one for the win, because we're winning no matter what.
Yes.
Road blank.
Road kill.
Oh, so close. I said road warrior.
what? We killed it
We
anyways.
we killed
Okay.
it. I'm going to say that we won the game. Basically,
Yeah.
we won at the match game. I think you were an incredible player with me. Thank you for indulging and having a little fun. A little shout out to Betty White. She's much funnier than me, but whatever. It's good.
I know. I think you're amazing. You were so great.
Well, good. Thank you so much, Alexandra, for your time and hanging out with us, telling us a little bit about your music. And I'm super, super excited about your tour with Tim McGraw. Make sure you go get her new song, Tall Boys. Awesome. And you've got so many other songs that you can go get too. How many you got out there right now?
I have a lot of songs out right now. My most popular song, I think, right now is a song called How Do We Go? But they're available on all streaming platforms. So you guys check it out, and hopefully I'm your cup of tea. We'll see.
Awesome. You are fantastic. Thank you so much, and best of luck on the tour.
Thank you, Sue. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for tuning in to Up and Country, where we have new episodes every Tuesday. And be sure to visit upandcountry.com for all of the episodes and information about our VIP club, where you're going to get exclusive backstage access. And if you're on Instagram or TikTok, make sure to follow me, Sue Bonzel. I'll see you next week.